Welcome back to Zoom TV, my favourite segment, the Esanda Celebrity Hitchhiker. We're not in the John Hughes Zoomobile. That's because we couldn't get it to this particular location. It's all about boats today and V8 supercar drivers. I'm with the crazy one right now, Jonathon Webb. How are you? Or Webby, as you know in the V8 circle.
I picked up muddy today, unfortunately.
Well, what happened today? I mean, obviously, you've been out there racing in boats, which would be a different feel than cars.
Yeah, everything you know and everything you learn about driving race cars, throw it all out the window, start from scratch and have a go at one of these jet boats.
Well, you'd like to think that when it comes to racing a car, there's a little bit of strategy, a little bit of skill. You know, you're going to have a couple of accidents or whatever, but in these boat things, you go upside down, you can't breathe underwater.
No, exactly right. We're not built for that, no. But it's pretty good for all the other safety stuff, I must say. You got the roll bar over the top of the head. You know, they run the 5-point harness, same as what we do in a V8 supercar. Helmet, hands device, so they're pretty well geared up, but as you say, they're not built to go underwater.
Okay. Now, Jonathon, it's all about you, this particular segment. So I suppose the first thing, tell us about your career a little bit. I mean, you're at the top of the league in the sense of what you can do in racing in Australia. You're at V8 supercar driver. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's very cool. You know, for me growing up, love cars, love motorsport, and to be able to make it to the pinnacle of Australian motorsport's been huge for me.
Now, Jonathon, take us through your career, how you got to where you are today.
Yeah, to get to where I am now, it's very lucky my family was involved in motorsport for a long, long time, and I didn't do it till I was reasonably late, till I turned 18, and from there I started in Career Cup, which was a brilliant start to my career. I really enjoyed it, and I ran that for 5 years and stepped up to drive with Stone Brothers Racing in Development Series for a couple of years, won that in 2009, and then stepped up to drive with Dick Johnson Racing in 2010, and been doing V8 supercars now for 4 years.
It's time for me to drill you with the Esanda Fast Five. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, the first car you ever owned?
First car I ever owned was a Holden Rodeo Ute.
Okay, what, are we talking old or?
It was actually half new at the time. That was a good 10, 12 years ago now.
What is your opinion of the best car on the street and why?
Oh, it's tough. I think for me, I've grown up, particularly racing, it's got to be Porsches.
What would be your favourite model of Porsche?
GT3 is probably the one to have.
What is your opinion of the worst car ever made and why?
I'd have to say some of the Korean stuff around is probably not my favourite.
Now, what would be the car you currently drive?
At the moment, Holden. Anything Holden. I'm pretty excited about the new VF. It's not far away now, so got my order in and hopefully it'll arrive in the next few weeks.
Now, your last question I'm going to ask you is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is heights. Jumping out of planes, do anything silly like that. I'll stay right away from that one.
You're going to go a long way, and I hope that I get to follow your career through the next couple of decades, and I hope you're as successful as some of the guys that should have retired years ago.
Thank you very much. Look forward to the future.
Okay, good luck to you and Holden. Now, if you want to know anything more about this man, make sure you log on to zoomtv.com.au or v8supercardrivers.com.au and make sure that you follow Jonathon because he's a nice guy and he's racing in Holden. We all love a good Holden.